Hey guys, here is Gref, and I'm gonna show you my run in the Novos tournament, the Diamonds tournament. This is the winning deck, the mono green lands, and thanks again to Novos to host this tournament. If you wanna play with us, uh, I'm gonna leave the link in the description to the Novos Discord. I'm gonna leave the melee everything in description show for you. And yeah, let's just jump into the games. And here I'm playing against Mono Black Animator. I think this is a good matchup. So I had the option here to strip mine them or place Death Shaman or crop rotation for Bujuka Bug. I think they usually combo turn 2 or turn 1, so I just I just thought that would be better to leave crop rotation on. This matchup, it's kind of hard game one, but game two and game three is much easier. I think this deck mono green lands, it's it has a good matchup against combo. It has a very bad matchup against energy, but yeah, I think it has a good matchup against combo. Not so good against mono black, but like mono black handmade, but against slower combos, it's a great matchup. So here again, I decided not to play my Death Shaman, I think, to leave proper location. Because, like, yes, it would be nice to have a Death Shaman in play, but I think it's just better for always have proper rotation on. It's one of the ways to win game one. I didn't even remember that I did this play, but yeah, it makes sense. Just strip them out of the game. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And I top deck Instant Stone. Yes, makes sense to play it because I want to leave my Shaman up, but if I can search for Endurance here, I don't need to leave my Death Shaman up because I have Endurance and I can start attacking. That's normally how you win against combo on game one. Just like play something and try to strip mine them out of the game. I mean, they could have grief and remove my endurance, and then it would be good to have a Death Shaman up. But yeah, maybe this second Death Shaman was a little greedy, but I think the first one was fine. Yeah, and that's why this deck is good because they don't rely on grave. So I mean, not always. They have soaring the Lenda combo. So this endurance doesn't mean shit in this game in particular. Yeah, yeah. Now they now that they have already combo, like we needed to find a duck that yeah, now the game is tough. But I mean you you're going with this deck you are usually lost in game one against mono black head little. So yeah, it is what it is. With dangerous, but yeah, there's no way we are gonna go back in this game. Unfortunately, Blast Zone cannot enter without markers. You need to have one marker on Blast Zone, so you cannot kill tokens with it. So we draw our Ice 2, the best card in the deck, the card that makes the engine running. I mean, not the best card, but the best engine card, let's say. But it's just too late. Like, we needed to draw it earlier, or deploy it earlier, and not just that, we need like a crop rotation on a micro spawn to search for testing stage. Or we need like a lot of time to try to mill the testing stage, but we don't have time. Yeah, we, we are trying, but there's no way anymore. So since my opponent didn't, I mean, he they plus soaring, so I didn't need to block with Ice 2 because soaring has an ability that can minus do 3 damage to opponents. But since they already use soaring, I didn't need to block with Explorer. But they had ways to get rid of my graveyard. I mean, if even if we draw crop rotation here, there's no way. Like we need a lot. Holy shit, we drew crop rotation. I didn't remember that. But like we need Field of the Dead. We need. There's no way, right? There's no way. Yeah, that's soaring. Like we need to activate the blast zone. We need Field of the Dead, and we need ventilation. No, that's too much. Too much. You can concede, Grave. You don't need to play it out. Holy shit. We even have like two forests. I don't remember if we fetch for two forests or we had the choice to choose. But there is a snow covered forest in the list because of Field of the Dead. So that's unfortunately that we have two forests in the battlefield. It should have two different names of forests. It is what it is. Yeah. Crazy enough, like actually, yeah, we could not do fetch lanes because we are one life. But yeah, we almost stabilized. Holy shit. Like if that forest was a snow covered forest, we would have one more zombie and it would like block everything. But we would still be in one life. That's not good. Not at all. But yeah, actually it was not wrong to keep playing. We still had hope. Holy shit. Yeah, I actually love this mono green lens. I think that deck is very fun to play. I love playing with these kind of green decks. I love lanes from Legacy, Maverick. Fun enough, opposition agent. It doesn't work with sick. It's just when you search your library. So we have a lot of cards to bring on sideboard. Uh, we have three flutes and two thorns. That's our artifact 8 pieces. They are the most important card in the matchup. They are really, really good. Dawn is just amazing, amazing, amazing. Like even if opponents does a turn one necrodominance or necropotence, whatever, like it's really hard for them to beat a Dawn because they still need combo. Like necrodominance, it is a combo, but I mean they just drew a lot of cards. They still need to combo, and it's really hard for them to combo with Tom on the battlefield. And like, I mean, just Tom is not enough, but one Tom and one Death Rat Shaman and one Street Mine sometimes is enough. If you have a street block, James then it's just always enough. They can beat us with Chromax, but we have Force of Vigor too. This hand is not okay. This hand is, yeah, this hand, like, we cannot deploy turn one, but we can deploy turn two. And since we are on the play, this hand is great because they do Necropotence or Necrodominance turn one. If they do Soaring, I mean, you cannot move it to the perfect range. You gotta keep this run. Like if they do Soaring, they did it, and you just lose. But it is what it is. This kind of decks. Uh, yeah, Flute's great in this matchup too because like you don't need to play the flute. You can just wait because they have two A plus B combos on their deck. They have Soaring Elender and they have Entomb Reanimate. So you can just wait the foot on your hand. And if they play Soaring, you name it Soaring. If they play Entomb, you can play Flute and name Reanimate. So it's actually a great card against Named Flute. It's amazing how good it is. Here I was deciding to play Catacombs or Yavimaya because they sound like Catacombs, but they didn't seem like Yavimaya. But I want to survey with Catacombs, so I was, oh fuck it. Even though they saw it, whatever. Here I was obligated to use Catacombs because like I need to exile a land with my shaman. And now it's very tough for them. Like I don't have this trip lock, but Tom is just great against them. What they're gonna do? Like they don't even have a land. They need like to play a Chromax and pay for it. Crop rotation was a great draw. I can strip mine then out of the game. I could hold it too, because like they discarded Elenda, so maybe they have reanimate. But if I strip block then like oh what the fuck am I saying? I just have the combo. I just have the Darknets combo. And I have Shama too, so like yeah, I don't need to. That's right. I don't need to be afraid of reanimate because I can exile Elenda. I don't see how they are gonna cast Necrodomus or Soaring. So yeah, just go for the combo and win. Don't need to overthink it.
Yeah, so game 3 is a little
More trickier. Like I want to keep a hand with crop rotation or Ancient Stone and a 2 mana artifact. That's the perfect hand. And I still need to pray for them not to have grief or duress. But if they do turn on Necrodomus on Necropotence, it's not the end of the game. So this is the perfect hand. Like I don't need green. I have 2 Street Mines. That's good. And I have Tomb plus 2 mana hate piece. So it's perfect. There's no way I'm gonna mulligan this hand against this deck. It's gonna take a while to win, but yeah. The worst case scenario, like they do Necrodomus, and then they force me to play Flute, and then they remove Flute with the, I don't remember the 1 mana white removal, but I still have 2 Flutes, so yeah, I think this is a good hand to keep. And like, I have a lot of forests in this deck, a lot of fetchlands, a lot of resources. So yeah, and yeah, I can survive a lot with this hand. Like I have 2 Street Mines that can brought a lot of time. They do have the grief. Because like they have 4 griefs and some duress in their deck. So usually you want to have 2 hit pieces in your hand. Of course, you cannot mulligan to have 2 hit pieces on your hand. Sometimes you just have one and you pray that's enough. So they did have Necropotence turn 1, but you don't need to lose hope. Just stay calm. because they don't have a lot of green conditions. They have Soaring, Elender, or Entomb Animate. So I have two fulls. Oh, and by the way, if they go less than 8 life, they don't have Entomb Animate anymore. So like, if you can survive the first Necropotence war, and they need to draw more cards, you just need to beat sorry. Don't need to beat Tommy Handmade anymore. Yeah, so here it's always good to check the discard pile to see, like, try to think what they are going to do. Like, they have two reanimates and one tone. So, what I'm thinking now is like, they must, because they need to have a land, because I can just strip them. They should have a Dark Beetle too. And so that's two cards. It's really hard for them to have like Entomb Animate and plus Soaring Alander. So they discarded the Entomb Animate. But yeah, the play here is just to wait for the fruit, because you cannot guess what they have in their hand. It's more likely that they have Soaring, because they discarded Entomb Animate, but they could have Entomb Animate too. They discarded two Reanimates and one Entomb. Fun enough, I drew the Ice to Explorer again, so the Tux's bug. So here they play Beseech the Mirror. They are gonna get probably Soaring, because like they don't have mana anymore, they can't play land unless they play another Chromax. But yeah, they're definitely gonna get Soaring, but I mean, I just think that we should wait for them to get the Soaring and then play the flutes. I don't feel the need to name Soaring. I can just let that happen. Maybe this is a wrong play, because like they could draw land and remove my flute. Thinking now. But what they could get with, because like if we name Soaring before they cast they resolve the BC, then they are to besiege the mirror. Like what they could get an Intomb, they could have a reanimating hand. So like, there's a lot of trick situations in this matchup. Like if I do this, they could do that, but if I do that, they could do this. Like it depends on their hand. Ah, I thought at the moment that it would be just better for me to, yeah, and I have two fruits, so like I think it's just better to let the soaring happens, then resolve fruit. Even if they remove the fruit, I have another one. And here I can use the street mine. But yeah, it's a little trick. Like if I only had one flute, then I could have named soaring before they use the mirror, but they could like search for intomb and the following turn reanimate. Anyway, anyway, there was a path for losing. Like I don't know, it's kind of hard. But since I had two flutes, like I think I did the right play. Here I'm gonna strip mine the artifact lands, and yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn and wait. Like if they remove my flute, I play another one named Sorry. If they entomb, I play another flute named Reanimate. I mean, they can't. They have three lives, so there's no entomb reanimate anymore. Here, actually, the only play that they could do to remove. Oh, they don't. I remember now. I remember the list now. They don't have the one mana remove. They have the four mana remove. They have the calling ritual. So that's what I was thinking in the moment. Like, do I name calling Hito or do I name She's the Mirror? And because I didn't know how the I didn't know how what was the rule for it. Like here, I did the wrong naming. I named She's the Mirror, but I should name Konihito. They don't have the one mana removal, they only have the four mana removal. So I just should have named Konihito here, so they can't win anymore if I name Konihito. If I name Beseech the Mirror, like they cannot get Konihito. But if I name Konihito, they can't play Mirror and get Kanihito because it costs 3 more, even though it says it has no cost, it will cost 3 more because of the fields. But I was not sure about the rule at the time, so I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna name Mirror and I hope they don't draw Kanihito. And plus, like, I don't even know if they would bring Kanihito into this matchup. Doesn't seem a good matchup for Konihito. But yeah, that was what I was thinking there. Like yeah, I remember now. This is green. This has no white. Yeah, because like if they have no life and soaring cannot do anything because of the flute. So if my other flute is naming Konihito, I just win the game eventually. Like they cannot even like grief animate. They could like grief dark hito grief but yeah, it is a way to win. It could happen, but it's not likely. And yeah, here I was very lucky to draw testament stage because I only have 2 testament stages in the deck and 1 deck. That's because it's not the main focus of the deck to do this combo. So yeah, I was very lucky to draw it, and now it's over. GG's. Okay, so let's. Okay, so we are against Ruby Storm this time, game 2. We are against the expert for 2 sparks. Chitana does the shit in this matchup, so actually this is not a great hand because I can't. Oh, okay. This Yeah, it's a little better now, but it's still not a great hand. Like now I can like play Wooded Foothills, play Tomb, play Horizon Guard, get back Foothills, crop rotation for Strip Mine. But like this turn 2. I Strip Mine on turn 2, again and again and again. I mean, it is good, it is good, but sometimes it's not enough. I guess these combos decks. But before I drew the Ancient Stones, this render was kind of very bad. Because I could not like crop rotation for Ancient Stone because I would not have green mana anymore. It seems like my opponent is just winning here. My reaction was pretty funny at the time. Like, yeah. Like I was thinking with myself, like, yeah. I always felt that this Rubiston deck is very good. I like this deck a lot, actually. Like it's turn two and they are just winning. It's tough because like our deck doesn't have removal. It has three dismembers on sideboard, but they have a lot of creatures and Ruby Medallion. So it's kind of tough, especially game one.
I need volunteers to get slightly electrocuted.
Yeah, here we just lost because like raw ultimate. It's there's no way. There's no way for them to fuse right. But it's, yeah, I guess like yeah, the let's see the combo. Let's let the combo play it. Here we just lost already. And like I was clicking really fast in this resolve all button. I mean, I think I was, and I was pretty mad when the hope appears on the screen. I remember, like, holy shit, dude. I don't wanna use my foothills. I can like use crop rotation for Gojuka if they use the graveyard. And like, what the fuck? Why this hope appears in my screen, dude? I'm like, I pre-clicking that shit. Why? Yeah, this grape shot we lose. Okay, okay, let's go for the next one. But like, why the fucking hope appears in my screen? So here we have a lot of, like, I have a lot of cards to bring on. Like, almost all cards in my sideboard, 11 cards. Don't need to, the rituals endurance is good. Dismember is necessary. I guess combo I usually turn down the micro spawn and titanium. We don't need actually the speaker too because like we cannot afford to have it. We cannot have the hate pieces in our deck and the engine to strip mine then. We cannot have everything. We have to remove some things. I find that the speaker is really good in game one and almost always I sell them out in game 2 and 3. Like it's good to have them for game one. Like it's good for you be able to search for a safekeeper or titanium or even ice steel or search for of course endurance. It's nice to have this option. So here the last card is tough. Like stuff. I decided to run two dismembers only. I think this is wrong. I think we need three dismembers on this matchup. But like it's 11th card. It's a hell lot of cards. I mean, it's tough to bring 11 cards and you know and keep the core of your deck, like all the ramp and all the engine. I have three horizons and two ice steel. I think is steel in the list. Like we need those. We need those. So here I don't think I'm gonna use crop rotation turn one. So I just play Strip Mine so they. Yeah, actually that Strip Mine was a little strange actually. But I was just thinking I don't want to survey on turn one. I think I don't want to Strip Mine. I want to show the Strip Mine so they can't fetch land. But I don't know if that was right actually. Yeah, so now I want to surveil. Yeah, Exclamation Sage is not that good. So like if they, yeah, I don't remember what I was thinking actually. I played the Strip Mine turn one. But right now, if they like fetch land, I can double Strip Mine then. If they do not fetch land, I can save my crop rotation for Bojuka Bog. They use the grid to combo. They not always use it. And I have the gate to seek for a non-land card too. That could be good. Yeah, there's a lot of decisions in the early turn ones in this deck actually. Like watching now, I don't know why I did turn one strip mine. Because like if I did turn one fetch lands, I could have a survey turn one. I don't think it would make a difference, but yeah, it is a little strange, to be honest. Yeah, so here they are combo again. I mean, this deck is very good. Holy shit. And of course, the player is amazing for two spots. They understand a lot of the deck. They are mastermind in this deck. But I really feel that Ruby Storm is good. I really feel that. I didn't play with the deck. I don't know how it plays with a lot of interactions like Toxis and removal and force of negation, whatever. But maybe this is
Prepare to be amazed, beyond
maybe this is a worse matchup than Mono Black animated. I don't know because it is slower,
hiding
but
away.
it has creatures. They don't have a lot of removal. And yeah, Mono Black animator, they just like turn one soaring a land, I just lose, but what can we do? So here, yeah, here I'm on a crop rotation for Bojuka Bog, but it's looking tough, guys. they, they have already ultimated the raw, so so yeah. I think I did not. I don't remember now. I need to watch again. But I should have side out Field of the Dead. I don't remember if I did that in this game.
I'm not letting anyone get in the way of my progress.
I like how my other lands, Bujuka Bog is necessary. But yeah, we don't need Field of the Dead in this matchup. Not at all. So of course here there's no point in strip mining them. So they're gonna ultimate row again.
Laws of physics.
Oh man, this Ruby Storm deck is so cool. Holy shit. I always like it. I always like it. I remember in Legacy, I mean, I don't remember which year, 2018 or 2019. The first time that I saw the Ruby Storm deck, I was like, holy shit, dude. This deck don't, it is a storm, doesn't use duels, just Ancient Storm. Ancient Storm was cheap in the time. And it it seems very good. Holy shit. I love this deck. I love this Ruby Storm deck. Guys, I'm sorry, but I totally forgot to record game one of this match. Yeah, against the Mono Black Scam. And well, shit, there's a lot of shit going on right now. Yeah, I forgot to record game one. My bad. This deck, yeah. So I won game one. They have the combo to beat me. That is Shieldred plus one ring. It's really tough to deal with it, actually. If they do it fast. I don't remember how fast they did in this game. Yeah, I need to find like a deck that's fast. Oh, it's member. Like we can still win against a one ring, but what makes really tough is like, I mean, they have two prom marks already. So even if I kill Shieldred, okay, they can still just reanimate it. They have 4 reanimates. Yeah, that's the way for them to win, I guess, on deck. To deploy a first ring. Now they're gonna win a bunch of life. I cannot attack, and I am dying. Oh, by the way, this is game 3. So we won game 1 against Mono Black Animator, and we lose to Ruby Star in game 2. And like, holy shit. They even animate my ass to explore. Yeah, this is tragic. Yeah, oh, I remember now. I didn't use the fraction because the flute is naming the fraction. Yeah, I was thinking why I did not use the fraction before the handmade results on the strip mine. I mean, to be honest, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that I don't care too much about the strip mine, but I actually care a lot about the strip mine because I need to combo with Dark Depths. And the best way to stop a Dark Depths combo is just hold the strip mine. No need to use it. Yeah, Void Walker is very, very, very bad. It's horrible. God. Holy shit. So here I fetch my response because I want to survey one more time. One last time. Oh boy. Maybe, I don't know, if I drew with my land, I have the land that can draw a card. But if I draw a card with my land, I just close it to die. But maybe it was the way. I can play Field of the Dead and copy it with Test Stage, but they have strip mine, so they can't kill it whatever they feel like. Maybe I should use, yeah, but if I use a strip mine here on their strip mine, they are gonna use their strip mine on another land of mine, and then my Field of the Dead is just garbage. Yeah, it's a tough situation actually, but yeah. Like, if I force them to use the strip mine, maybe I draw the dark depths, but it's still drawing the dark depths. I still fuck it. They still have a shielded, they have 25 life. I need to beat choice with my dark depths. Oh, by the way, Void Walker, I cannot block that shit. So, yeah. This game is looking tough, holy shit. Now they decide to strip mine the field of death. I don't know. So I'm watching my cards here to see if my Dark Depth's gone or not. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good or a bad matchup, to be honest with you guys. I win a lot against this match, but I don't know. Like, Void Walk is so fucking good, Shielded is so fucking good, Running Ring is so fucking good. Like, if they run ring really fast, it's a really hard game. Because, like, if we are not losing life for Shielded and Void Walker, we don't care about these barrel buffs. We can just block them with zombies. But we don't have time. So the barrel buff is actually a big fucking wall with life link. That just, yeah, made the game even worse. In this matchup, I don't like to overboard. Like, Zutefluge is great against One Ring, yes, it is, but I don't know. I prefer just to bring the three dismembers and stick to the plan, I say. I may be wrong about that, but it's like the way I like to approach, and I win a lot approaching in that way. We lose sometimes to One Ring, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't wanna make my deck worse, like with the flutes. I wanna stick to the plan and strip mine them as early as I can. Like, this hand is very good actually, if they don't have grief. I can do the shaman into the war zone, into fetchland again. I mean, very good was. It's not very good. It's okay. It's okay. An okay range. Yeah, now it is very good because, like, I drew a lot of shaman and I spend a turn killing my shaman. So now my strip mine is on the graveyard. We even drew Ancient Tomb, but we didn't even need it. We could exile the swamp, play the snow covered forest, and use strip mine again. Now that they have a strip mine, it's kind of bad to use a strip mine into the untapped strip mine, but I don't think it is a bad play. I don't remember what I did here. Yeah, I didn't want to use it. Okay. It's like now they can swamp Daki to one ring. But like, will they win the game now with swamp Daki to one ring? I don't know. Because they're gonna strip mine every time, then they will need to find a removal very fast. Like, I don't care about the barrel graph here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't care about it. I mean, I cannot attack anymore, but he cannot attack me neither. Now I see how many cards are on the graveyard. There's a lot of cards. I need to like remove every single card from the graveyard if I want to attack. And I don't. There's no way. There's no way I can remove everything from the graveyard. It's best just to remove a troll so they cannot reanimate troll. Reanimate troll really early is another way that they can steal games. That's it is less common in my experience. Okay, this is a a great card. I can just kill the Daragorth since they have Urborg. I don't even need to pay life. And now, yeah, that was a great top deck. Now I can strip the Urborg and yeah, good luck. Yeah, I think these games are pretty close, like this matchup. They have some they have some great plays that they can make, but I have some great plays too. Like I have three dismembers, so if they like turn one shoot it, it's not good enough most of the times. That's it. I just need to be careful to like try to street mine their swamp when they are tapped out, because they can have auto push. So here, I think that was a strange play. I would wait for Horizon Guard to target the land on the grave to remove it from the grave with Macabre. Oh yeah, and I even searched for the gate with my fetch line. That's why it's so good. I mean, not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons that it is so good to have so many fetch lands. I have seven fetch lands in this list. And I think it is great because of the curves, the gate, the Warzone Guard, the Deathlight Shamans, even an Assisture Explorer. Everyone loves fetch lands in this deck. And if you have like less fetch lands, it's really hard to play Cup. the 2 mana creature. I mean, the cup. You can play with Warzone and still without a lot of fetchlands. I just feel it is better with fetchlands. That's what I'm trying to say. Something, Field of the Dead or Dark Dead, just in case. Like just because the game is far ahead for me doesn't mean that I don't need to think. I wanna do like the best play possible to not lose. Okay, so game 4. We are playing against the GOAT. I don't know how to spell their name, sorry. I'm gonna spell their name how I always think about it in the Brazilian way. I call Chestair. This guy is the GOAT. This guy makes great videos. I like them. They are playing show and tell. I think show and tell is a great matchup for us. It's a slow combo. Even fast combo, I think it's okay. Slow combo, it's very good. Maybe just maybe this is like the best matchup for us. No. Best matchup for us is like control decks, but they do not exist anymore. So yeah. So here, I think I'll probably like use crop rotation to add ancient stone, so I can use a speaker on turn two. This is a very common play, I guess, like combo decks to just crop rotation for ancient stone. It's a very good play because you just need to go fast. You don't need card advantage. And we are already have strict mind. Okay, so I decide to fuck it, just surveillance. Okay. Oh, why do we need to like crop rotation for ancient stone if we can just survey land and find the ancient stone on the top of the deck? Like actually this is not a great hand. Like my play here is like speaker for reclamation. I I didn't even strip my name yet. Like turn two already. What the fuck? Strip my name. So here I grab reclamation sage just to protect me from show and tell omniscience, but this is not good enough. Like usually they have like some instant speed spell. And if they know you have reclamation sage, like it's very bad. Maybe we can stop them from combo. That was my thought. Like I mean there's no other choice to grab. That's the only choice. Only good choice. Yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, I'll grab the reclamation and try to, if they have a bad hand, to just stop them from combo for a little bit more time. But then they play a Chromox, so everything changed. So like now I have Street Mine Reclamation Sage, and they did not play a second lane. So they are either sent back the Ancient Stone or they don't have a second lane. Either way, I'm gonna strip mine and reclamation sage here. I decided to do with crop rotation. It seems that I'm doing a lot of math right now. Don't know why. I remember that I wanna like use my speaker to untap something. Think I'm no wait. Yeah. I didn't need to use a crop rotation. I could just play reclamation sand and strip mine. But then I wouldn't have yeah, either way I would. Oh, I know why I did that. It's because in the next turn, if I don't draw a land, I could not deploy the Ice to Explorer. That's why. Oh, wait a minute. I had a forest. Yeah, I think I just overthink too much. Yeah, I think I just overthink here. I could just have like play the Street Mine, play Reclamation Sage, pass. There was no need to like. Yeah, I mean, I know I can do that now. I can like untap my forest to have double forest, but why? Why did I do that? Why did I just play Street Mine and Reclamation Sage? I have this problem with this deck sometimes. I just overthink a lot. Like I think about the next turn, and I do something that is unnecessary. I mean, I lose a crop rotation and 2 damage, but they don't have force of negation in the main deck, so I knew they wouldn't counter it. Yeah, it was a strange play, but it works either way because I just stripped them out of the game. I didn't remember that. It it felt like five had at the time, but it was just maybe maybe I lost. No, I don't think I lost track of things now. Yeah, I think it was just wrong. I could just like play Street Mine, play Reclamations, yeah, Reclamation Sage. Next turn I would have a Forest. Then I just play a Stew and play Street Mine from Grave. And have 2 crop rotations in hand. Yeah, that was very strange action. So here we bring, of course, Flute or Shointel. Tom is great against them. We still have 4 Warzone and 4 Ice Steel. The engine from the deck, because we don't need to bring these members. We have a lot of space in the deck yet. I like to cut 1 cup before the first Ice Steel, usually. I mean, three Ice Steel is okay. 2 Ice Steel, I think, is too little. And I always like to have 4 Warzone guards. So here, yeah, we just exploration and strip them. There's no thinking here. I just felt it's better to strip them in their upkeep to try to break my opponent's mind. And yeah, they had a brainstorm. So like, if I strip in my turn, they wouldn't have used the brainstorm on their turn. So they like, if they had another brainstorm, they could like play 2 brainstorm instead of 1. And now, I mean, they don't have another land, so 1 strip 1 was enough. Yeah, now it's tough for them. Yeah, here I just wanna find dark depths as fast as possible to just win the game. I could have actually, instead of just playing double fetch lands, like play one fetch land, fetch for forest, to survey one more time to see if I hit the dark depths. No, before playing the second fetch lane. It would be better. Oh yeah, I will just curb my fetch lane so I can have double trigger in the surveil now. In the other fetch lane. I don't even think I have forests anymore. I have like 3 forests and 1 gate. And one surveil lane and one. Okay, so we are going into the game 5. Round 5, I guess. We have won 3 games and lost 1 game. Also, here we are playing against Boros, and then this is a very bad matchup, actually. It's very tough to win game 1, and on game 2 and game 3, we depend a lot on the calling to try to win. Like this, yeah. Like now we can play Horizon Guard
started.
and grab fetch lane back and fetch lane crop rotation for a street mine and pray to God that they don't have another removal. Yeah, sometimes I just think too much. Like I was thinking if it was better to grab the snow covered forest or the forest. Because like uh yeah, but yeah, I should have grabbed the fucking snow covered forest if I would sacrifice the ancient stone. Yeah, I thought a lot and did wrong. Yeah, but like because if there's no covered forest is on the deck, you can like fetch land for it. So yeah, I think I just play Silver Safekeeper to be a blocker for Hagavan. Oh, there's from yeah, there's a lot of them going on actually. They didn't have removal, so I can just strip them out of the game. That's great. I can like crop rotation for Ancient Tomb and play both. No, I cannot do that. Yeah, I just decided to play for Mondo Speaker. If they have removal, it would be a little bit worse, but like if they remove my Mondo Speaker, they won't have removal for Horizon Guard. That's the important creature. And they didn't have removal last turn, so yeah, I wanna grab Ice 2 as fast as I can. That makes sense. The only strange play was the forest. I was supposed to get the snow covered forest, not the forest. Yeah, that makes sense. So here I wanna bring all 4 calling rituals, and since my opponent is playing with Blood Moon, I think it's worth it to bring the Force of Vigor too. This is not always the case. Like they have Blood Moon, they have Goblin Bombardment, and they have the 1 mana enchantment removal any shit. That's good enough for Force of Vigor, but if they didn't have Blood Moon, I don't think I would bring Force of Vigor. Like, just stick to the plan and I mean, The way to win this is like having some strip mines in the battlefield or in the graveyard, a nice steal in the battlefield, and then can hit to them. Or like can hit to them, play a steal, and play a bunch of strip mines. That's the way to win. So I don't like very much endurance. Endurance even he cannot even kill like the one two energy guy if he's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I mean it's not bad, but double green it's kind of tough. I mean this hand is great. It has Kanihito and three lanes. That's what matters. But keep in mind that Kanihito some especially against Boros, like they still have Flage, they still I mean yeah, maybe endurance was good. Yeah, I thought I remember I was thinking about that endurance because of the Flages, but I don't know, I don't like the card. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, and they have Hagadan, so someone Hagadan. There's nothing I can do about it. Just like play a shaman and block it. But yeah, maybe the endurance is good, but I don't know. I don't like them. Even if I clone Hito, I won't have a lot of mana because they will just kill out, sacrifice all the guys to shoot me in the face. Reputation. I remember that I was gonna put crop rotation graveyard, but then I stopped. I start thinking I have double crop rotation. I can go for dark depth. It's like I'm really far behind in this game. I mean, I'm not that far behind, but like I don't know. I will Culling hit on them, and then what? They will just play another creatures stuff because I don't have ice steel. I don't have nothing. I just have Culling hit. I will kill everything, and then what? I have blessed them, but yeah, it's tough because like, I can't double crop rotation, do a dark depth, but they have three swords to splash out. And if I lose two lanes, I just lose the game in this situation. I don't think that that's right here. That was a good draw, standing. But like I need, yeah, that's why I don't like standing action. I need 5 mana. I don't. I only have four. So like, if I crop rotation for Ancient Stone, they have access to my list. Like 5 mana. Like it's very strange here to crop rotation for Ancient Stone. It's very sus, you know. Like and that I even need to leave like two forests. Yeah, it's very sus to crop rotation. Unless, or else, what the fuck am I doing? Got nothing. What I could have done is like crop rotation for strip mine them, and then next turn strip mine them again. But they would have 1 mana or 2, who knows? Either way, they're done, you know. And they just did 1 mana to win. They won Hagavan and I fuck it. And now I think I did a misplay here, like they didn't do anything. That's very strange. Like that's insanely strange. That's obvious. They have like such splash in their hand.
To the hunt.
Yeah, I got this curly hitter, but like it's not enough. Just the curly hit is not enough. Like we drew through this game. It's just not enough. You need to curly hit them, and then you need to strip mine them out of the game. So like I cannot curly hit now. I'm gonna use the gate to see if I find a nice steel or something, a war zone, in anything. Yeah, I feel a lot of fucking curly hitting a fucking fossil here. That's why it's like it's not very good to overboard, but I mean I don't think I overboard. Maybe this fossil figure is wrong. I don't remember what I could for them. Like they have blood moon. Unfortunately I need to have fossil figure. Yeah, now again the strategy to strip mine them in the upkeep to break my opponent's mind. Yeah, it worked because now I can strip mine the civilian. Yeah, explorations are dead low. I don't even think that I mean, yeah, I don't know at this point. I was gonna say like I don't even think that I'm supposed to play it because I can pitch for fossil beagle, but I have a lot of mana, so I don't need to pitch it. Yeah, flesh. Now we lose. Now we lost. We lost and we drew 3 from hitters. So that's why like yes, we bring the cone hitters, but we cannot cut the ice steel, we cannot cut the rhizomes, but because we need them to win. I can cop the stage. I mean, I can cop the gate with the stage, but they just drew. Yeah, yeah, that's GG. So yeah, maybe I could like cut. I don't know what should I cut to bring endurance. Cub, but like Cub is very good. You can block Hagathon with Cub. You can double strip my damn with Cub. Like the Cub is your plan. Endurance is not your plan. And we have a lot of, we have already 6 cards because they are plan. That's 2 fossil figures and 4 hitting. I think maybe like yeah, I was very angry with Chitadella. Maybe we could cut like a fossil vehicle for endurance. If they didn't play Bloodmoon. But I think we gotta respect the Bloodmoon. I mean, another approach that we could make is just not respect it at all. And if they have the Bloodmoon, they win. and that's it. It happens. They only have two blood moves, so they will not always draw it. It could be a good approach too, because like this is a bad matchup. So since this is a bad matchup, since this is a bad matchup, you need to take risks. And this is one risk to not use Fossil Vigor for their blood moon. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I approached this wrong. Maybe I should not have Fossil Vigor. I don't know. I mean, it's not just blood moon. It's Goblin Bombardment and the enchantments, the removal things. Yeah, here I go for these no covered forests. It's beautiful. So here I can play Warzone and then crop rotation, strip mine them, or I could play Cub and do the same thing, and then my forest will come back. Oh, I remember this play. Yeah, I always think it. I think always when you got a choice to make about Warzone or the Cub, I think almost always you go for the Warzone. I don't know. I just always think it a lot. I should have gone for the Warzone here. I just like I took a risk. In the end, if I drew a land, it would be better to play the cup first. But what the fuck am I doing? Quick presentation. Okay, let's see what I do before I talk shit. Oh yeah, I don't have strip mine yet. Oh yeah, I got a cub. No, nah, this is not good. Yeah, yeah, I just went for the cub. Like, if I drew a land, I can play Warzone. I mean, it's a lot of. Yeah. If I drew a land and or my Shama doesn't die, this would be a good play. I mean, even so, like I need to draw a land and I need for my Shama to doesn't die if I wanna strip mine them again. So like this was, yeah, I did. Yeah, I think this was my worst play in the tournament. It was an unnecessary risk. I think I should have just played Warzone. I just overthink it too much. Like now, I need to play a lane, and I need to them to not have a removal from my channel. I mean, I need to draw a lane. Yeah, we have 30, 29 lanes in the deck, but it was an unnecessary risk. I should have just gone for the Warzone. That was then we wouldn't be in the situation that I need to draw lane anymore. And here just upset and I misplay here, misclick here, I click too fast and I attacked with both. Yeah, here I was very upset here. Sometimes I do that like because there's a lot of decisions to do with the deck. With fetch lands and lands and which land to play, which order to do shit. And sometimes you just overthink it. But now I learned, like, fuck it. Just play while fucking zone what. Fuck the cup. It's fucking too late. Now I can strip my deck, but we have already a big board. Now I need to draw the ritual. Oh, dark depth. I mean, I can, like, yeah, and they drew another land, so The strip mine plan failed. I cannot even block the cats anymore. Yeah, this was a deserved loss. I mean, yeah, maybe I would lost anyway, even if I play Warzone instead of Cup. But yeah, I don't know. There's no way of knowing it. I would be in much better shape, that's for sure. So yeah, let's just count this play. And yeah, by the way, the opponent played really well in the game too. I think they sent back the Ajani. Like they didn't even think about it. They just passed the turn really fast. Like I think they sent back the Ajani hands to make me play it stunner so they can sword splash at it. It was a really good play. Yeah, I think they did. I think they sent back the Ajani to kill my stunner because like I got rotation my main to get instant storm so I can have 5 mana. Like it's pretty sus. I think they realized that I had Titan in it. GG's. So game five. No, I mean game six. Yeah, this is game six. Yeah, we must win this game if you wanna have a chance to go for top eight. I was looking at the standings and I see that I think I was in 9 or 10, but I saw that 7 and 8, one of them would lose, and if one of them lose, I mean they would lose because they will face each other. I would for sure get top eight. But even though I was sure about it, I was not sure about it because I questioned everything. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, we are playing against creatures toolbox. I have zero experience against this match. So I kept a hand with the Dark Depths combo, but without Forest. And that's why, that's because they don't have Swords to Plowshares in their deck. They have like Shard of Calling that they can use in instant speed to grab Skycleave Operation and kill my Dark Depths, my Martyrage. And they have like Gilded Goose to block the Martyrage. So I felt at the time that this was good enough. Just do Martyrage and hope they don't block it too much to give time to find the Skycleave. I mean the Shard of Calm. And yeah, it's very strange that we are not stripping mine day and not doing anything. Like this is a very strange pattern for this deck. Yeah, but I felt that was enough. It's kind of tough actually because of the goose. This guy can block our Marchilage. Yeah, and here they will be able to grab a lot of lands because of the cut and the fetch land. So it's too late to try to strip them out of the game. Yeah, we don't care too much about the value. We care about the combo in.
What is fun? This doesn't make sense. What has no face for fun?
Yeah, here I just like do that sorcery speed because yeah, if they draws quickly, then fuck it. But they have strip mine in their deck, if I remember correctly. So like you just need one strip mine to fuck the combo. Like you copy your Dark Depths, the Dark Depths dies, stage stays, and then they just strip mine the stage and you don't get the merge. So like against this kind of decks, you gotta think if you prefer to play against strip mine. I mean, play around strip mine or play around sorcery speed removal. And usually it's correct to play around strip mine and not around sorcery speed removal, in my experience. Like, I mean, we are not in a bad shape here. Uh, it was a good plan, the Virtual Age plan against this deck. We took a long time to do the Virtual Age and we still like, and they still like didn't combo or didn't hit me too hard. So here I can like rise on and crop rotation for something. I could like crop rotation for Blast Zone if I had mana to kill the goose, but they still wouldn't die because they have the. I mean, they need to use two fetches. Yeah, they would have died if I had the mana to crop rotation for Blast Zone and kill the goose. So here I crop rotation for Maya because I want to make Martilage again, I guess. Because there's make no sense to try to strip them out of the game now, I don't think. But maybe this was wrong. Maybe it was right to like strip them a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, seeing now, yeah, that's why it's very good to watch replays actually. Like if I strip mine them, if I play Horizon, grab a land from the grave, and then crop a rotation for strip mine, I would not be able to do March again. But like they have like 5 mana. I didn't think that was like very good of a play, you know. And again, uh, yeah, that was a hard spot selection. Again, Michael spawn for something too. Bojuka Bog, if they wanna reanimate their goose to Bog again with Jet Collector. Yeah, that was a lot of thinking here. Yeah, I had a forest in the grave. I could have play Wild Zone, get the forest, crop rotation it, and strip mine them. But like they have 5 mana. Don't think that achieves a lot. Didn't think at the time actually. Yeah, and they have the Mox, the Mox jet. Yeah, looking back now, I don't think it was right to strip mine them. I don't know if it was right to go for the combo again. Maybe they have foreshadowed of Kalin. I mean, they can kill my match laser with Shadow of Kalin. Or the buffing hit of Skyclave, true. That's what I was afraid. That's why I wanna assemble the combo again. And then they shot of calling for one, and I was like, what? But it did work because they drew the ritual. I mean, they would be alive because would they? They had the food, but they have shaman. Yeah, I don't think they would be alive with the food if they didn't find the combo. I thought they would like shot of Kali for three to kill Martley, but maybe this was the wrong play. Because yes, you calculate my Martley, but I do it again, and they know it. That's why maybe they tried to go for the combo, and it worked out. So they they played well, I think. So now, yeah, I would definitely bring the coin Beatles, and I think that's it. They have three lines of the void in the sideboard, so I mean it's the same thing about the two good moves, you know, like do you bring force of vigor and hope and fight with the line of the void, or you don't bring force of vigor because it is a bad matchup and you want to take some risks. That's the decision that we need to do. I think I did the wrong decision. I think this matchup you need force of vigor. It can kill Chronox, it can kill the ritual. It's not just the line of the void. Endurance, yeah, makes sense. Like, I don't want to bring this member, you know. I think that's overboarding. I think usually you don't want to bring this member and Kali Ritual. It's one of another. It's one or the other. Yeah, I like a lot this kind of hands, like you just exploration turn one. But the problem here is that we have two tap lands, but we can survey our uh, untapped lands right now. Yeah, we don't want another ritual. So that's very strange, you know. Survey away a ritual. My opponent must be like, holy shit, he must have a ritual in hand. Yay, we drew the untapped lands. And now we can send back this Bojuka bug because like I don't feel the need to play it. It doesn't matter a lot. They could like block with a cat, or they could play that guy that make mox jets. That need to have 4 cards on grave. So I think it's best just to send back a little bit the Bojuka bug. Now we can use the fetch land to get the gate, and we have endurance. But if we drew Ice Steel, we could not play Ice Steel and Street Mine then. So that's the reason to maybe it would be good to use to play Bujukuba. Yeah, decisions. Yeah, if they strip my black, it's bad. But I have the Bujukuba here. So Cub is very good against us. It's like it forced us to kill their land. And it comes back. So now it's a good time to Bojuka Bug because they're gonna take a lot of cards from their grave. A lot, too. Holy shit. But yeah. And if they attack, we can block a few viewers. Yeah, so now we can just strip them out of the game. Yeah. So this is the last game before the top 8, and I must win this game to enter top 8. And I was feeling good, like I felt that this wasn't a bad matchup because like if they combo, it's bad, but like they are not very aggressive and they don't win fast. So I thought this was a good matchup, a good matchup, let's say. But then the disaster happens. I didn't bring my fucking cross of figures. I was like very happy here. I was like, yay, this is a good matchup. Okay, do Tango Shaman, Reputation for Message Tongue, and oh fuck. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, this was a good tournament. Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. That's what I thought in here. Like, holy shit. We lost. Here we lost. That was my exact thinking. Here I lost. Or at least we can like double exploration on effort channel. Holy shit, let's go. It's like it's not even good to strip mine them now because they have the goose. Yeah. Like I need a miracle. Oh yeah, and they even have the cup. Oh, but here Yeah, I didn't. I remember. I didn't know if this play would work or not. Yeah, let's see the play. But I was thinking if this play would work, or 'cause I didn't know exactly the how it how it works, the earth bending mechanic. So I was thinking about killing the tomb and then exiling it, but I was not sure if this was is going to work or not. Yeah, like I could strip mine. I mean, I could play curve first, target my forest, and then the forest would come back, or I could do this, strip them twice. I think it's way better. So yeah, I try it. The stripping mine gets exiled but comes back because of F bending. But their land doesn't come back because it dies and then gets exiled. It's different. So yeah, actually, Cub was MVP against Leyline of the Void. Holy shit. Boom. Boom. Top deck. This was like the best top deck that I could wish for. Curling Hito. That's the first miracle. I mean, maybe the first miracle was the curve with Shaman. But like Curling Hito was really a great top deck. Holy shit. That's like now what? Now I have a 2-4 in the table. Let's go. Boom. Another good. I mean, that for channel was a great draw here because like it doubles my pressure almost. I don't know. I mean, not double, but makes the game close faster. Boom. Another top deck. Crop rotation for strip mine. And when I saw that they played the tap land, I was so happy. I was like, holy shit. Am I actually gonna win this game? No way. There is no way. Yeah, the first dash draw was, I mean, after three top decks, and one of them was a god top deck. I would not complain. Boom, another top deck. Not a split point. Holy shit. Yeah, yeah. I was very, very, very happy. I was like, I don't believe that I had such a good luck on this match. GG's. Okay, so now we are up against Mono. Mono had Rubbish Town again, with the same player for two spots. We had a nice turn where left right shaman, and we can like cut our fetch lanes with them two, and get two lanes from it. We don't have crop rotation or endurance to hit the graveyard, but yeah, we cannot move into for that, I don't think. But yeah, we don't have a lot of interaction. We don't even have the strip mine. But we can get it with micro spawn actually. But it's kind of very slow. But we won, yeah, and we won the draw too.
Talent like mine deserves respect.
But yeah, I was not going to Mulligan 5. So here my opponent fizzles. We got another turn. We are looking for a strip mine.
Será que eu tinha que ter, tipo, no Instagram, né? Fala. Assim. Porque tudo que eu faço, velho. Pelo menos, acho que 4 anos, eu tenho duas vezes no lugar, não vale. Aí o pessoal vai ter que mandar a funda dele reza muito, velho. Eles que jogaram minha. Ah, que boa, que boa. Fazer com sacão.
They can play two mountains. I mean, one mountain, but there is two mountains on exile, so I decided to go for strip mine the ancient stone. But yeah, this game one is tough. Actually, I should have attacked it with Detroit Shaman too. I don't remember what I was thinking.
Time to reinvent myself.
Oh, maybe it's good to have Detroit Shaman up. Actually, yeah, it's good to because like you signalize that you have
My genius is rotting in this dump.
I forgot the word, but like I could have a crop rotation in hand, and this could influence their decision. So it's good to leave one mana up. It's a buff. So yeah, I did it right. Actually, I should not have attacked with deflection. So here I have a lot of. I have two strip mines that I can use, and suddenly the game is not so bad for me anymore because my it's mostly because my opponents fizzle in their combo. They got unlucky.
Testing is ahead of schedule.
Yeah, we could steal the game one. So I have a lot of sideboard again against this deck. I have 11 cards. It's kind of tough to decide what to take out. I think I sideboard in two fruits this time, but yeah, I think three fruits is good.
Eu tenho muita coisa pra sair, entendeu, velho? Continuar? Isso tem 4 cartas pra sair ainda, entendeu? Absurdo que é. Tipo, não tem como botar vitória, não é nada dessas coisas e tal. Eu, tipo, vou tirar um desse, né? Dois desses, acho que eu vou tirar um desse. Um desse, certeza. Eventualmente não seja, né? Esse fruit é bom? Eu não sei como é o fruit, não. Se eu deixar dois fruits só.
Yeah, I think it would be better to have like, I don't know, two ice steel in the deck instead of three and have three flutes. Yeah. It's kind of tough to, the last card is kind of tough to decide. Yeah, I didn't remember it was only one lane, holy shit. But yeah, I decided to keep this hand because like I have 28 lanes still in the deck. So it is a lot of lanes. I could, and like I have 2 times 0 protection. I have endurance and cost of vigor. I thought that was enough, even if I don't draw like forests, I I still can fight a good fight. Let's see. Yeah, but I didn't remember that was a one land keep. In my mind, it was a two-lander keep, but I think it was right to keep this hand. The end lane that we drew made the range very good, and yes, it would be amazing to draw a forest, but it was not necessary. We could survive a couple of turns without the forest draw. Foot was a good top deck too. Fortunately, we drew another land, so we can deploy field. I was thinking what to name with flute. Like the obvious card name, it would be Ruby Medallion, or the other one that can exile the top card of the Rain's Resolve. The of course choices, but I decided just to name Sifting Song, and I knew they wanna cast Ruby first, so I decided to let them cast Ruby and play my flute on Sifting Song because I think it's a better name. They only have like 4 rituals in the deck. They have Mana Morphose too, but it's not that good compared to Sifting Song. Sifting Song is the card that makes them go off. I think it was the right choice to name it. Yeah, and they exile the Sifting Song. They need to pay 6 mana to cast it. Holy shit, it's a lot of mana. Unfortunately, they don't play black. If they played black, I could like cop their black land and play my shaman, but they play red and white, so yeah, this I cannot do that. What I could do, what I'm deciding here is like if I want to strip mine them or if I want to cop my strip mine with stage, so I can triple strip mine them next turn. But I mean, I don't even have green yet on the table, so and if I cop my strip mine with the testament stage, I won't have Force of Vigor up. So yeah, I was thinking here what to do. They have a lot of lands. They have 2 fetchlands in exile, so yeah. Yeah, I decided to cut them from white. This probably won't mean a lot, but yeah. And I thought it was good enough to Force of Vigor for 1. It's pretty common in this matchup actually to Force of Vigor for 1. And that could not do in my face because Force of Vigor forces you to do it in your opponent's turn. If we draw a forest, we can deploy Horizon Guard and strip mine them again away from white. But yeah, again, we didn't draw the forest. It's fine still, we have endurance. Yeah, they have a lot of mana now, but like they have only 3 life, so they cannot tap a lot of times. And seems to steal this game.
32% by the way. 10% by the way. Acho que é bom isso aqui.
Okay, so they gave me my
Yay!
my green mana, but now I don't have flute anymore, and they can combo. So let's see if we survive with just an endurance.
Uh, peraí.
And yeah, they wanna use the grave, so
Quem resolve o que? A gente faz.
I want to let them use the grave.
Então, ataque de endurance. E. Cara, próximo turno eu não vou deixar não. Não. Próximo turno é uma, duas, três. Ou três aqui, né? Tri. Tri.
I'm thinking about strip mining them.
Duas, três. Aí
Not
fica.
right now, but like, oh no, no, sorry, I was thinking about which cards to exile, which one was better, and I think it's they have like 3 lives, so if Deathrite Shamans eat a sorcery or instance, I can deal 2 damage to them. So if I have 2 Deathrite Shamans on the battlefield, they cannot use the Dancing Stone anymore. Yeah, now I drill the foothills. I don't even remember what I do here. I think I attacked for one, so they can't use Ancient Storm. And I probably will play Warzone Guard to strip them out of white.
É, dois. Tem três manas.
So they have only 2 mana, because they will not be able to tap the Ancient Storm.
E ainda dá um strip nele. Ah, acho que é isso.
Yeah, GG's. You were able to steal the game 1, and game 2 had a lot of hate piece in hand.
Oh, caralho, velho. Ah! Caralho!
Okay, following the next game, we are playing top 4 now, and we are playing against Novos himself, the tournament hoster. Thanks again to Novos to make this tournament happen. And yeah, that hand was crap.
Provavelmente.
This hand, it's this hand's funny. It's good. It's a good hand. We can like turbo depth them and have a fruit. And yeah, unfortunately, I forgot to record game 1 again. Sorry, it was the last time. Yeah, Torn was a great draw. Yeah, that's what we wanna do, like against those decks, like deploy some artifacts 8.
Vou jogar esse no próximo turno jogo Xamã, mas esse combate. Combate com dano, né?
Holy shit, I decided not to play field. They, he probably has removal for the turn, or they don't have, okay.
Eu não quero fazer isso. Se ele tiver que conseguir com 4 desse, é só perder.
Yeah. Maybe I should have played flute, but I don't know.
Muito rápido.
It was a really fast combo. Yeah, we don't care too much about an Atraxa, actually, because
Eu acho que eu não posso me achar
we have the depths.
10 minutos. Reality, né? 20 minutos.
Yeah, I thought it would be better to deploy my green mana first and then use flute, but maybe it was a little greedy. Now, fortunately, we drew a fetch land, so we can, I mean, we cannot attack Warzone, but now they cannot attack me anymore. And
Agora acho que eu peguei bem menção, né? Por favor.
they have 22 life, so if I attack them, they cannot use Ancient Stone.
Poderia, em vez de ter feito o que cachaça essa vez. Agora eu não faço nada.
Com certeza vou fazer isso. Bom, ele é obrigado a bloquear, né? Sim. Se eu tô com 4-4, eu bloqueei isso no fogo.
And like, I can use Shaman to gain life if they don't block.
Também tem.
And see if I can like deploy both us two and Explorer, but
Então, 3, 4.
true. Yeah, I think I did a misplay here. I should have used my fetch land, so like I would have a forest right now that can double tap, and I would have a yeah. Here, this was a misplay action. I could have Ice Stew in the table right now and Cup. I could have like used Ice Stew first and play fetch land from no. Actually, the only way I could have done this is like if I used the fetch land before, grab the forests, jump into a creature that built up for 2 mana, and then I have 4 mana. I can play Ice Steel, but I forgot to use the fetch land. I was pretty upset here. Yeah, actually, it didn't matter too much because they had the Chantel, was yeah.
Na floresta também é uma bicha. Quer dizer, mano, eu não tô com Galera. Isso que engraçado, velho. Fiz merda, eu contei errado, velho. Eu achei que ele ia conseguir muito assim. Só que eu...
So here we need to play Ice Steel and hope to mill on the strip line. dark depths and forcing my opponent to deal with it. It was actually pretty sus for them not to use stock up in their turn. Yeah, decided not to do the dark depths. I wanna do blast zone for 7 to kill this rubbish or but it will take a while. But that's my plan right now. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. And yeah, that's the reason they didn't cast stock up. Is because they have this epiphany, and now the game is very tough. If I had used the Dark Depths combo, they could stifle it with epiphany. So I think I did it right not to use it, not to do the combo. I mean, now I think if I can use Left Right Shaman, if I will be able to put even counters on Blast Zone, and then I will not be able to. So because I have 6 mana, so I cannot use Left Right Shaman. Yeah, now they do just have to do 2 spells to win. Yeah, I think I played that game poorly. Maybe to deploy Cub instead of Zombie Guard was better. I don't remember if I have both in hand actually, but yeah. Even though Warzone is great at mana cost. And I should have used the fetching before using Cub. So here actually, funny enough, I went to play exploration, but I think I was a little tired already. I don't know. But I played Death Red Shaman instead, but it was actually good. I think a good play. Not by purpose, but like, because I only have 2 lands in hand, so I actually don't need exploration. Here, unfortunately, I cannot like play Cub because they didn't use the fetch land, and I wanna use Cub on my wooded foothill so I can hunt myself. So I was waiting for them to use their fetch land to play the flute, and now I can play Cub, and I can use Force of Vigor, exiling exploration now. That since I didn't use it. Yeah, now I can play Cub and Torn. Yeah, I remember now So I use the fetch land before playing Cub because I wanna ramp now. And yeah, now the game is looking fine. I have one Town and one Zulta fruit, and then even have Force of Vigor as a backup.
Vamos, já baixou mais, tá? Então, aqui.
The surveil land, I don't wanna use the. I mean, I can't use the Death Right Channel because my shock land is already in play.
Puxa, então custa 7.
And I mean, I need to have one mana up for Force of Vigor too. Yeah, that was a possibility of them to remove my hate piece. Since I don't have Strip Mine yet, they are having a lot of time to find the answers. Fortunately, I have Force of Vigor, so if they deploy Omniscience, maybe I can win if they don't have a lot of instant speed. But yeah, fortunately, they didn't deploy Omniscience, they deploy Atraxa, and I don't care very much for Atraxa. I mean, they have a full hand now, but it's not game over. So it would be pretty nice to find a strip mine now with my survey triggers from Ice 2. Yeah, nice. I
Tá, beleza.
finally found the strip mine. So I can double strip them this turn, and I can use Force of Vigor on the Acronox. And I have 3 Death Right channels, so like, I can gain a bit of life. So I don't care too much about this Atraxa. Yeah, and I haven't played my exploration since I have so many mana now. I don't need actually to play to. I can hardcast Force of Vigor. Okay, so I decided not to hardcast Force of Vigor. But now that they did a Mystic Tutor, I think I will do it. So yeah, I gain a little bit of life. And now we drill crop rotation so we can make the Dark Depths. It was a great top deck. We can even do this on their turn, so like they are forced to attack here. They don't have any option. So yeah, I can block the attraction. Now I can use my Deathright Shamans to deal 4 damage to them and then attack with my March. And yeah, we managed to win, even though making some bad decisions. I think this is a great matchup. So yeah, GG's. Let's go to the finals now. Okay, so we are going for the grand finals now. We are facing Mono Black Reanimator. We are against Muxus. This person is an expert in this deck. We, they wrote a lot of guides about it. They know. They are very good with the deck. Okay. Really, really good. I like this matchup. I think it's like it's not great, I don't think, but I think we have a good chance. We all faced combos on top 8, and I think that's good for us. I think our worst matchup is energy. Here we just go for a turn on exploration and strip mine. It's a great start for us. They didn't do anything on their turn. Like they didn't combo on their turn like with soaring. And now they have Atraxa, but yeah, the problem with Atraxa is it was a really fast Atraxa, so I need to find the combo now, my Dark Depths combo, and it was not only Atraxa, only the body of Atraxa. She found a lot of good cards, so yeah, we just lost. There's no way. There's no way to come back from this. Like actually no way. It's too much, yeah. But that's common. That's usually we will lose game 1 against their deck, and usually we will win game 2. So the real deal, let's say, is game 3. We gotta hope that they don't draw like Grief with Sacrifice and Soaring Elenda, or Grief Sacrifice and Necrodominus. Like if they Soaring and makes Elenda turn 1, I think it's really hard for us to win, maybe impossible. And if they like do Necrodominance with backup turn 1 with Grief, it's again really hard to win. But if they like combo turn 1 with Necrodominance without looking at my hand, I am probably fine. And since in game 2 I am on the play, I have an advantage on game 2. The game 3 that it is the hard one. So we had a bad seed on top 8. So every match on top 8 I had to start on the draw. I decided to keep this. I mean, this hand is perfect. This is the perfect hand. I mean, not the perfect hand, but it is a really good hand. It's the hand that I wanna mulligan for. I wanna have turn 1 artifact hit against this deck. So to do that, I need the artifact hate on offload, and I need either Ancient Storm or Crop Rotation to get the Ancient Storm. And I even have a Strip Mine for follow-up. So yeah, this is a good hand. Now I can like strip mine them, and later I can crop rotation something away, sorry, to strip mine them again.
Cara,
Now that I drill Dark Depths, I can even think to go for the combo next turn, but I don't think it's worth it. I think you just strip mine them.
pra cacete demais,
Like,
pode jogar um verde pra achar o
they have 2 mana,
entendeu?
they need 4 mana to deploy Soaring.
Próximo turno,
They have only 2 cards in hand.
continuando.
If they have Entomb Reanimate, they still need 4 mana. They could, like, Entomb in this turn and next turn Reanimate. It's kind of slow though. I just decide to strip them.
Tá.
Yeah. And now we'll even drill Horizon Guard. We could like just go for the Dark Depths too, instead of deploying Horizon. In the next turn, I mean. They still could have like a Moon Tomb and then a Reanimate. I felt that was better to play Horizon Guard and have one more strip mine. If they don't reanimate here for a lander, yeah, they didn't do it, but if they did, I could like block one creature with Horizon and block another one with Dark Depth. So that's why I thought it was fine to just play Horizon. And now I just drew Force of Vigor, so now it's just over. There's no way that they can come back. Yeah, and I even exile my creature to make the Dark Depths. Yeah, because either way I will be able to make Dark Depths on that turn if I have played Horizon or not. So yeah, it's just better to play Horizon. I mean, we could like hold prop rotation if they have Entomb Reanimates, so I can grab my Bojuka Bog. There's that too, yeah. But I think that was fine. And now we have a great hand again. It's an even better hand. I mean, it's not a yeah. Yeah, I think it is a better hand. We have Strip Mine, we have Exploration, and we have turn one Artifact. So we just need to pray for them not to use Griff or Soaring, remember? Okay, Necrodomus is very beatable. Necrodomacy, one Necrodomacy.
Eu tento muito. Eu tenho Exploration. Então, Exploration Torn, velho.
Yeah, this is a great hand actually. This is a great hand.
Não, Exploration Torn. Tem que. No Mist, Last, Exploration Torn. Vocês estão Torn. Sempre. Tanto. Vamos só tentar que ele vai descartar.
Torn is great against them. I think the best matchup for Torn is against Mono Black Animator. And now I even drew Endurance, so
Ele provavelmente tem um Sorin na mão.
yeah, it was a good draw. As a backup. So now I can do Exploration, Ancient Tomb, Torn, and Hope. So let's see how many cards they wanna draw. Yeah, now they cannot Entomb Reanimate anymore because they don't have the life to do so. but they were forced to draw more cards. They probably have Soaring Elenda, and this was a great draw. Now I can strip mine this turn and strip mine again next turn,
Eu sou obrigado a dar. Tá, acabou na real. Não acabou nada. Não, tu tem spoiler
and
aí.
hope they don't have a Dark Hitter
Vou buscar um link com esse.
and a land
O peixe.
and Soaring Elenda.
Dá.
Like Dark Hitter, a land and Soaring Elenda could beat me.
Acho que tem sim.
Então, mas olha, 3 vezes. Dá aqui 30 solinho e só. Então, isso. Então, eu tenho que.
Because snow covered forest is more beautiful, so I'm gonna have the snow covered forest in the battlefield. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't remember if I have Field of the Dead, but yeah, it's better to sacrifice the forest because I have two forests and one snow covered forest. So if I have one snow covered forest in the battlefield, I only can draw like a forest, and the other way is not the same. Like if I have a forest in the battlefield, I could draw either forest or snow covered forest because I have two forests. And then yeah, that was enough to win. Holy shit! I was so happy here. I was disbelieved that yeah, it was a great tournament. Thanks again for Novos to host it, and thanks for everyone for
Caralho.
participate in the event.
Caralho, velho.
It was great to play with you all. So again, thanks for everyone for watching the video and everyone for who participates in the tournament, and especially Novos that was our hosted. I'm sorry about my pronunciation, but I think it's okay. It's okay. Understand it. I hope you all understand the video. Uh, yeah, I will leave a lot of I will leave the Corai's Discord on description. Sorry, but I don't know how to spell your name. And I will leave Novos Discord in the description too next week, I think. On Saturday, we are gonna have another tournament hosted by Novos again. And yeah, my thoughts on the deck. Uh, First of all, I don't like Titania. I think I didn't like it in the tournament. She did nothing. I think I would change her for one more micro spell. I didn't like at all. Even though we can like combo Sylvan Safekeeper with Titania, I don't think it's worth it to have her on the deck. You can have Sylvan Safekeeper is okay if you are running with Speaker, but you don't need to run with Speaker too. It's a good card on game 1, but usually I sideboard it out on game 2 and 3. And yeah, it's a fine card. Maybe I prefer to run like Ramble. I would I would test it like some Rambles instead of this Silver Bullet package, and just like true endurance, and then I can like not use reclamation stage and use like 3 forces of vigor. I think force of vigor is great. The 2 mana artifacts, I love them. I love Subterfuge. I think it's great in the metagame. And I love Taunt too. I wish I had like 3 Taunt and 3 fields, but I don't know. I think 5 it's a good number. I don't think 6. Maybe like 1 force of maybe 1 field on the main deck or something like that. But yeah. Like you can move one's neighbor too for the main deck. But I got lucky in the tournament with my parents. When I decided to play this deck, I was thinking I was hoping that I didn't face it a lot of energy, and yeah, I didn't face it. I only faced it one energy. I think this deck has a good matchup against the combos deck. I think it has a good matchup against mono black scan or like black green scan. I actually don't know how good it is, but I feel I like the matchup. I like it because, like, yes, if they do a fast one ring, you can just lose, but I have a lot of strong plays too that they can just lose as well. So it's kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, and they do have some really annoying creatures like Void Walker, Opposition Agent, and Shieldred. Sometimes they don't have Opposition Agent, but yeah, they are tough to beat. That's why we bring on these members. And yeah, I was actually not planning to play this deck 1 week before the tournament. I was looking to play Death in Texas, Yorion Death in Texas, and I was grinding a lot in the ladder, but there was one day that I just started losing every single game. So I was like, oh no, I cannot play this deck. Like, my deck was like Death in Texas is supposed to beat Temple. And like the Temple matchups was so fucking hard. Because the Temple nowadays on Titles are so good. Like so good. They have a lot of one drop creatures that you need to kill. So it's tough to kill everybody. So yeah, I don't like Death in Texas in this meta game. So I decided just not to play it. But yeah, I was going to play Death in Texas. And but yeah. But I decided let's 3 days before the event, I think, to change decks, and I didn't know what deck to run. So I found some lists online, and I found some lands lists, and I really enjoyed the deck. I didn't like some things about the deck, like the run ring, the reclamation reclaimer. Yeah, Elvish reclaimer, I think. No, what's the name of the creature? I don't remember. Yeah, yeah, Elvish Reclaimer, yeah. I don't like this guy. I think it's too slow. And he's good on Legacy because of his step and Talon's Gate of Madara. I don't think he's good without those lands. But yeah, and there was not a lot of fetch lands. The list that I saw it was more focused on the combo, I guess, in the depth combo. It was like with 3 stages, 2 dark depths, and a lot of Yavimayas, so you don't have many room for fetch lands there. So I decided to like mix that list with one of my old lists when Dark Depths came to arena, and this was the result of it. I I like how the deck was. I like how the deck is. Like Titan is like the worst card. I think it must go out for one more Michael spell, but the rest of the deck is fine. Field of the Dead is not that good either. I am trying out the new lands from Avatar. This one over here. I don't know if it is good or not. It seems good. I'm gonna try it now. I think maybe it is better than Field of the Dead. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all again. And see ya on Timeless.